Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Hey, this is Oprah Winfrey, and whenever I want to raise my consciousness about the planetary alignments, I make sure I tune into the one and only Lunar Lounge Podcast show with Israel live every Wednesday.
The Lunar Lounge Podcast show with Israel is the greatest astrology podcast in the world.
Hey, it's your girl Taylor Swift, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday with Israel.
Hey, this is 50 Cent, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday.
Hey, it's your girl Lady Gaga, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, it's your girl Rihanna, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge Podcast show live every Wednesday.
What's up, cuz? This is your boy Snoop Dogg, and I make it a weekly habit to tune into the Lunar Lounge live podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, this is Leonardo DiCaprio, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge podcast show live every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, it's your boy Will Smith, and if you don't want me to come up there and slap you, make sure you tune into the Lunar Lounge podcast show live every Wednesday.
Hey, this is Jim Carrey, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I tune into the Lunar Lounge podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
If you haven't heard Israel on the Lunar Lounge podcast show, you do not know what you are missing.
Hey, it's your girl Jennifer Lopez, and my favorite day of the week is on a Wednesday when I get to chill and listen to Israel live on the Lunar Lounge podcast show.
The only thing better than my music is the Lunar Lounge podcast show, which is live every Wednesday.
Hey, it's your sexy Sagittarius, Nicki Minaj, and I make it a must by tuning into the Lunar Lounge live podcast show with Israel every Wednesday.
The only other podcast show that can rival the Joe Rogan show is the Lunar Lounge podcast show, which takes place live every Wednesday with Israel.
Hey, it's your girl Beyonce, and I make sure I tune into the Lunar Lounge podcast show live every Wednesday.
Hey, this is Tom Cruise, and I always make sure to tune into the Lunar Lounge podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, this is Nicolas Cage, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the cosmos, so I tune in to the Lunar Lounge podcast show every Wednesday with Israel Ajose.
Hey, this is Denzel Washington, and I always make sure to know what's going on in the world of astrology, so I
Greetings, good day, wherever you are on the planet. Welcome to the one and only Lunar Lounge show with myself, Israel Ajose. I got a special guest coming on a little bit later, so stay tuned, especially for all you guys who are single. You know anybody who's single? Tell them to tune into the show right about now. You are logged into the Lunar Lounge show. If you are listening to the show for the first time, it's a show which aims to, enlighten, educate, inform about the cosmos and its relationship to us as human beings down here on Earth and how it's affecting us in our own different ways. Yeah, zodiac signs. I know that woo-woo stuff. You're welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. However, I do connect a number of other things, psychology, mythology, religion, esoteric. It's all there. Tarot, numerology, you name it. It's all a part of this show. So, like I said, we've got a special guest coming on later on. So stay tuned for that. She should be coming in maybe about 1 o'clock. So let's see how that goes. Tarot card of the week. I will be pulling that out towards the end of the show. Let's look about that. And competition time. Woo! We've got a, I don't want to say it. My heart sunk. Yeah, I know. I've got to stick to the rules. I was trying, but I was told no. Anyway, when we get to the competition time, we're going to be getting into that. So let's see how that all plays out. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Shout out. I am live, by the way. And don't forget, for those of you listening to the recording, this show is available. And for those of you listening live, this show is available on all podcast platforms, right? We are available on Apple, Spotify, Google, you name it. We're there. Yeah, well, it is there. However, the show is live every week, every Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. UK time. Want to give shout outs to some of the people who are in the building. Angela is in the building. How are you doing? Hannah Marshall has joined. Romy. Is it Romy? Rumi? Is it Rumi? Romy? Let me know. Sister Aura's in the building. How you doing? Who's this? T-Del 01? You know these names. And what we got here? Host Tanya Cooper. Tanya Cooper. I'm just going to call you Tanya Cooper. I see Tanya Cooper there. Tanya Cooper, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. How are you? Great to see you as well, although I can't see you, but I can see your words, Hannah. Greaty. So it's Rome, okay? Did I pronounce it? Rome, as in Rome, the great empire of Rome. Rome. Rise up, Palestine. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, and that's my alias. You know what I'm trying to say? It's Israel, Palestine. How about that? I'm going to represent two. And speaking about representing two, Donald Trump did it. Well, I did speak about that last week, didn't I? You know what I mean? Round of applause to Mr. Donald Trump. Yeah, bringing in the peace into the Middle East. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see, we don't want to hear no more, none of that stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? Enough of that. None of that. Ceasefire. Peace. That's what we want. We want peace in the Middle East. So shout out to you all. We got Faye in the building. Yvette's in the building. Great to see you. Coco Brown. We got Michelle in the building. Okay, it is what it is. See it right there. How you doing? She says, good morning, everyone. She's taking it. Karen? Okay, who's Karen? Let me know. Is Karen here? Is there a Karen here? Or is there something I'm missing here? Okay, welcome to the show, people. Keep your questions, keep your comments coming. What's the weather like where you are? I'm looking at nice blue sky right now in London, UK. Could you believe? Yeah, like nice blue sky. You better believe it, baby. It's like, I'm being serious. The sky is blue. Literally, I'm looking at a blue sky. I'm looking at a bit of cloud, but it's a white cloud. And it's blue. It looks quite summery, but it's still a little bit chilly, man. What you gonna do? It is what it is, man. Listen, keep your comments coming. I will be bringing up the chart of the moment, or the chart for where the planets are at. So we'll be looking at that, and let's look at where the planets are and what's happening out there. So yeah, we'll keep that going. But like I said, I do have a special guest coming on. Special guest coming on live. She should be joining me around 1 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. I don't want to even bring up the chart for the moment. I want to sort of like just keep yapping and keep bluffing my way until 1 o'clock, which is what I normally do anyway, right? But just keeping it going. What's been happening in the world? Like I say, I don't listen to the news. Do bear with me. I did tell you about this drink. I'm going to email them. I want them to be an official sponsor of the Lunar Lounge show. I am literally addicted to this. It's very, sometimes it's always got, we've all got a little bit of a sweet tooth, right? I've got a huge one, Moon in Taurus. What do you expect? But anyway, and I'm always trying to look for the healthiest option. We know sugar's not good, right? Too much sugar's not good. We do need sugars, but we need the natural sugars and the healthy sugars. Well, I've got this drink. I'm not going to promote it. I'm not going to say I'm going to cover it up, right? But what I have to say about this drink is it's 100%. How many drinks, I haven't got any other companies out there, but how many cans of drinks that can you pick up and safely say, you look on the ingredients and it's 100% juice and 100% pulp, like nothing added, nothing taken away. Well, and they've got one of my favorite lychee. I love lychees, man. Lychee, mango, and apparently they've got a guava that I'm trying to get hold of. But hey, it is what it is, and I'm going to take a sip of that. Oh my God. It is addictive. So natural things can be addictive too. But it's still sugar. It is what it is, right? Gotta watch that sugar. But yeah. So yeah, just why did I bring up the drink? But anyway, I just said I wanted to take a sip of the drink. But anyway, back. Keep your comments coming. Yvette's saying, how much is it? £20. As a matter of fact, no. It's £1, something about £1. Well, they're actually doing it on sale at the moment. I think it's like £1.25 or something like that. But I think its original price is like £1.50. It's well worth it. I mean, it's not a big can, but hey, it's really good. Coco Brown saying no CMOS today. Well, I will be having CMOS. I've got a ton of CMOS in my fridge. So yeah, I will be having some CMOS, but today I'm just having this 100% juice. Oh my God, to die for. No, well, it's not so much a secret. I just don't want to feel like I'm plugging it, man. And like I say, I'm dropping them an email this week, and hopefully they're going to be the official sponsors of the show, or one of the sponsors of the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is nice. It's something quite new, not from concentrate, no added sugar, and it's 100%. How many times do you see that? Never from concentrate, no added sugar, no artificial colors or flavorings. It is wonderful. It's 100% lychee juice. It's like 94%, and the rest 6% is lychee pulp. It's the whole lychee. It's just lychee. That's all what's in there. Shout out to Jackie. How you doing? Welcome to the show. LaDonna, welcome to the show. LaDonna. Mother and daughter, beautiful mother and daughter are here at the show. So, great stuff. Who we got here? We got Shay6 also in the building. We got Nitesh also joined us here in the building. We got Printer Download. How are you coming with a name like Printer Download? Like, really? Are you on your work computer or work phone? Welcome to the show. Keep the show coming. Got a special guest going to be joining us in about 15 minutes. For those of you who are single, you want to be chiming in, you want to be listening in. I've been telling you about Cosmic Universe, right? So we're going to be talking a little bit about the new moon in Libra, yeah, and what that's all about. So yeah, we will be going in. Anyway, she's going to be here for about, I don't know, I'll keep it here as long as possible, but she'll be giving you all the information of what's happening. LaDonna's asking, where did you buy it from, Brother Israel? Tesco's. Could you believe? What the heck am I doing in Tesco's? I know, you're asking, right? That ain't my shop. That ain't my shop. It ain't Marks and Sparks or whatever, you know what I mean? Sainsbury's, you know what I mean? Tesco's. Yeah. It's Tesco's. I'm telling you, man, you're going to have to hit me up on the DMs for this one. Like I said, I'm keeping this one secret. I don't want to give them a plug just yet. But this one, it's a banger. LaDonna saying, I know the drink is delicious. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, my fridge is full of them. I bought the whole pack. I'm sure this company, their profits are going, because of my money. Better make that clear. Because of my money. Because of my money, how can I say? Well, yeah, profits. Your money is just going up. Exploding. It is what it is. Anywho, welcome to the show. Keep your comments coming. What else has been happening in the news? Is there been anything? Yeah, there hasn't been nothing, has there? It's been the same old story. I mean, the big one is what Donald Trump did in the Middle East. Hopefully that stays the same way. Again, we're in the Libra season. However, we're going to be stepping into Scorpio tomorrow. For those of you, again, go to my website. Go and sign up. Go and get the newsletter. Newsletter's going out today. For those of you who signed up, watch out for my newsletter. There's a good few pieces up in there. I got tarot card classes starting on the 8th of November. So watch out for that. I'll be telling you more information about that later on. Astrology, as you know, is all going on as well. We're looking for you guys to sign up to the astrology courses. What else is happening? Numerology and the geomancy. That's going to be a big one. I'm telling you, it's going to be a big one. You want to get in there, man. Quick. So what else has been going on? Anybody inform me? What else has been on the news? What else is hitting right about now? Keep your comments coming. We got Scribe in the building. Scribe 3070. Sister Aura said, I had it when it first came out. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Somebody beat me to it by the sounds of things. Yeah, it's a nice drink. I've got to say, it is a nice drink. It's called Pulp Plus. I'll leave it as that. Like I say, I'm approaching them. They're getting an email from me soon. Yeah, you can sponsor this show. Anything au natural, 100%, mate. Oh, yeah. Very conscious on this show about, what we put in our bodies, and how we treat Mother Earth. It's very important, as you know. Shout outs to Amy. How you doing? Good morning, good day to you. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. I don't even know what to say to Amy. I don't know. Okay, all right. Listen to the show. Keep it tuned. Don't touch that dial. We don't have dials anymore anyway. Nobody uses dials anymore, do they? So I am live on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. So what else has been happening? Like I say, we're moving into the season Scorpio. It's going to be tomorrow. Shout outs to all you Scorpios out there, right? We got Scorpios in the building. We love a little bit of, bit of Scorpio, don't we? Welcome to Scorpio season. But we're going to be stepping into the Scorpio season, and it could be a time of one of those ones. Yeah, it's ruled by Mars, Don't get it twisted. But let's hope not. Let's hope it's nice and peaceful. Scorpio's a loving sign. It is probably the zodiac sign that gets the worst reputation out of all of them. Very often misunderstood. Yeah, you just got to know how to stroke them. That's what it is. You got to know how to treat them. Once you know how to treat a Scorpio, they are like a kid. So Sun's moving into Scorpio tomorrow. Like I said, go get the newsletter, sign up to the newsletter. I will be sending it out today as well. If you just go on my website, www.sacredplanets.com, the form. I'm going to have it also on the, I've got two websites, right? I've got www.com and www.sacredplanets.co.uk. They're both mine. Yeah. You better believe it. I've got a third one as well. Sacred Planets Academy.com. That's mine too. I'm claiming it all. You should get to be able to sign up to the newsletter, and you can get the newsletter anytime I'm doing courses and stuff like that. You become more informed. I do want to start doing the SMS messenger and all that kind of stuff, but You need people's phone numbers for that. Yeah. It is what it is. Faye saying, do you Amy's hold on. Amy's saying, do I know Scorpios? Oh, do I know Scorpios? Okay, she's I get it. I'm sure we all know a Scorpio or two. Faye said, did you talk about Prince Edward already? Prince Edward? Prince Edward? What the heck? What's happening with Prince Edward? Huh? What's he done? Do we need to call the police? What's happening here? Please enlighten me. What the heck has happened with Prince Edward? I have no knowledge. I've never heard of Prince Edward. What's he done? Prince Edward. Oh, you're talking Andrew. More stuff coming out. Yeah, I know about that one. Okay. Andrew. Oh, about to say Edward. You never hear nothing. That's one royal you don't hear nothing about. If I was in the royal family, that's who I want to be. Edward. Don't say shit. Don't call my name. It's almost like he's not even existing. It's interesting when people are going, oh yeah, they're spending all this money. Oh, they've got all this and they've got all that. Oh, he's the one you do not hear nothing about. He's low key. That's the way to be when you're in. Let's face it, royal family. As much as I am a royalist, and I really mean that. I'm not even joking. I am a royalist. It's over for the Windsors. It's done. It's done. It's done. I'm beginning to see what my astrology teacher was saying to me many years ago when she said, because I think I just didn't want to accept it, but she was saying it's finished. It's done. Once the Queen's gone, that's it. And it's true. It is it. She was the face of the monarch, and that is it. Done. She was the one holding it up. She's gone. That's it. It ain't going. It's done. It's done. It's done. After Charles go, William ain't gonna do it. They're not gonna cut it. It's done. The Windsors are out of here, man. They are finished. God, it's crazy. Maybe they need to sell it. You know, the royal family is quite an interesting history when you read, you know, the Tudors and all these and the Windsors and all this kind of stuff. It's like, well, quite an interesting history, you know. But yeah, you've had it for a long time. You've done well, but you've got to go. You've got to go. I don't know. Sell it to Donald Trump. You know. We'll know what Donald Trump will do with it, won't we?
Greatest president that God ever created.
Yes, he of course he is. And he'll be the greatest monarchy if he was to take it over also as well. Because you know, Mr. Donald Trump, he's got to win, right?
I got to get rid of them. I got to win against them.
Exactly. He's got to win. He's got to win. That's how it is. Anywho, going back to Prince Andrew. Yes, I did see, or I did hear about some news coming out in regards to something about, is it letters or emails or some kind of contact that was still maintained with Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I'm not saying he's innocent. There's no smoke without fire. However, he has been scapegoated. Him and what's her name? Maxwell's daughter. Whatever. Keep forgetting how to pronounce her name. But yeah, I mean, it's them two, innit? Those are the only two that they seem to be able to get their hands on. The Queen is dead now, so there's ain't really got no more power. They went in for him anyway before she died anyway, didn't they? But now, yeah, and he's been stripped of. But hold on a minute, they were saying they were stripping him of his titles. I thought that was done already. I could have swore a couple of years ago they said they stripped him of his titles. Whatever. Either way, let's face it, he's not going to be out, you know, on the streets, is he? He's not going to be out on the streets. He's not going to be homeless. I mean, their equivalent of homeless, you know. he could be living the rest of his life in the penthouse at the Ritz, and that would be considered homeless to him. Yeah, that kind of money. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Justine Maxwell. Yeah, but they're the ones that they're going for, aren't they? That's that's what it is. But I mean, it won't surprise me that he's still. Don't listen. Just because he's in contact, don't get me wrong. Listen, birds of a feather. You know what they say. Know your company. Know the company who you keep, right? So, okay, fair enough. He's sending him. It could be business. Jeffrey Epstein was a businessman. You know what I'm trying to say? And there's loads of people. There's loads of people who did business with him, or who spoke with him, or had some kind of affiliation with him, maybe through a friend. It happens in that world. It doesn't necessarily mean they're guilty, but at the same time, you got to know who you're moving with. A little bit like P. Diddy. You know what I mean? You got to know the friends which you're keeping with. Because if they are, that kind of people, don't be surprised when you start hearing, police sirens coming for you. Exactly. Or in the case of America, you might hear a little bit of stick 'em up, please. Yeah. You just got to know who you're keeping friends with. Who is it that you're rolling with? That's the thing. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, let's see. But I could have swore his titles were being stripped. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, so it's Andrew you were talking about, not about Mr. Edward, who we hear nothing about. I tell you. He really knows how to be on the low. Amy says, my son is Scorpio. Never been able to surprise him with a gift. Oh my God, classic. That's a Scorpio for you. That's a deep skull. He always knows what it is before I give it to him. Oh God. Well, Amy, what can I say? Yeah. That is Scorpios for you. They have that depth to them. So yeah, you've got to be extra secretive. They are the natural, if you want to say, detectives of the zodiac. That's what we could refer to them as. Yvette's letting me know, Edward, he's a Pisces. But then again, so is Andrew. That is correct. Both Pisces. The thing with Andrew is he's 0 degrees. His sun is at 0 degrees of Pisces. So it's an heretic degree, isn't it? It's quite impotent. So there's something quite younger. But I could never, when I look at his chart, I've been saying it for years, I could never understand why he was the Queen's favorite. He's Leo rising, but so is Prince Charles. So I could never understand why he was the favorite. I know his son makes a sextile to the Queen's sun, but having said that, Charles's moon is at 0 degrees Taurus, bang on his mum's sun at 0 degrees Taurus. So, like, if you even want to talk about synastry, and both of them are Leo rising. So why Andrew? Why Andrew? I could never get it. Gillian. Yeah, Gillian. I can never pronounce her name. Gillian Maxwell. Gillian. Anyway, but yeah, I can never understand it. Coco Brown saying, did you always get him what he wanted? Oh, I think she's talking about, talking to Amy, sorry, chatting amongst herself in the chat room, as you always do. Listen, shout out to the people. Yeah, Sister Aura, yeah, and Prince Andrew, yeah, that's what they were talking about. Stripped of everything now, so they said. Shout outs to Istan, is that Istan Kitan? I don't know. Mason, all the way from New York, is in the building. How are you doing? Yeah, but Sister Aura, I could have swore they said that they stripped him of the. What else are they stripping him of? What else are they stripping him of? I could have sworn that they said that a few years ago, because they went up in a huff when the Queen. I can't remember the ceremony in particular, but there was a Queen that I don't know, they were doing some remembrance or something like that, and she was walking in the church, and Andrew held her hand while she was walking up, And the whole country went in ballistic about why is he the one having to hold the Queen's hand and lead her up the aisle and all this kind of stuff. And no, he shouldn't be thing. And, and I remember when he was doing that, he didn't have no regalia. They said even when the Queen died, and that's it, I remember, when he was walking behind the coffin, he wasn't allowed, remember, he wasn't allowed to wear uniform. He wasn't allowed to wear uniform. So I could have sworn they stripped him of everything then. So what else are they stripping him of? Not stripped yet. He no longer uses Duke of York, but still Prince for now. Yeah, but Prince is like, oh, you mean they're gonna take away Prince as well, is it? Is that what's gonna happen? They're gonna take away the Prince? Is that what's gonna happen? By God Almighty. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what you could strip him of. Shout out to Dinah. Dinah, now you want to stay here for this one. I've got a special guest who I'm going to be bringing up on stage in a moment. I say on stage. Sounds quite, So Sister Aura saying, no public appearances. Royal titles. Yeah, I thought they'd stripped him of all of that anyway. God, I can't see somebody in the near future wanting to say, oh yes, let's call Prince Andrew to come and open up this charity shop. Really? I mean, where's that gonna come from? You know what I'm trying to say? Oh yeah, I'm opening up an art gallery. I think we should invite Prince Andrew to come and open it up. I mean, come on. Is that really going to happen? I thought all of that, he was stripped of all of that anyway. It is what it is. Listen, people, it's about that time. I do have a special guest in the building. Don't worry, we'll come back to Prince Andrew. Let's enough news about that. And when we bring up the chart for the moment, maybe we'll see why are we talking about Prince Andrew? We shall find out. Anywho, for weeks now, I've been telling you about my, collaboration. We're family now with Cosmic Universe, right? You guys have all seen me and Lissy over the past, month? I think we've done about 2 podcasts together that I've put up. But today, she's going to be joining me live. Now, for those of you who are, all right. I'm going to emphasize more on people who are single, but this is not just about single, it's about connecting, right? And amongst other things also as well, which this guest is going to go into. So without further ado, we are going to, we're going to roll out the red carpet. We want some applause in the building. And we are going to be bringing in we got Lissy in the building. Hi,
that was like amazing. All the applause. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm blushing.
How are you doing?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Great to hear. I'm great. Great to have you on the show live for the first time. So yeah, exciting times. It's cool. Great to have you here. For the live listeners, I'm sure many of them, most of them, they should know who you are. I expected them to know who you are, and they've seen you. But for those, just in case, or maybe new people, what's happening? Introduce yourself. Tell us about Cosmic Universe.
Hi, I am Lissy. I am the director of events for Love at First Sign, which is our live in-person dating events in affiliation with our wider Cosmic Universe.
Right.
So we use the Cosmic Fusion app, which blends Western and Chinese astrology to help people connect. We're helping people connect on a much deeper level than, the standard, what do you do for a living and what's your favorite color? And we're allowing people to have a bit of a deep dive into themselves and understand why they may be feeling the way that they're feeling, why today may be a beautiful day because we're at the end of eclipse season, thank goodness. Made it out.
Yeah, exactly. We made it.
And what if you're proud, like perfectly timed.
Yes.
So yeah, we are all about helping people connect, primarily for our love at first sign. We are helping people find love. The clue is in the title.
Yes,
However,
we love that.
You know, however, we're also helping people make friends. We're helping people make other connections.
Yes.
And it's so super fun to be a part of, and also really exciting to spread the good word about astrology and
Yes.
how it's not woo-woo. And
Yeah, certainly.
like, there is some serious science behind it. So
yeah, most definitely. And of course, many of I've got quite a few clients and listeners here, and they are single. And I often get off with clients. I would say, in been doing this astrology for so many years, I would say majority, if not most of my clients, one of the major things which they want to know about is relationships, whether they're in one or not, you know.
Yeah.
But for those particularly who are single, when am I going to find love? Where's my perfect? And I think this is a wonderful platform, people, Cosmic Universe. They've got a website, www.cosmicuniverse.com. So go check them out. They've also got an app also as well, which I've been telling you about. So I'm pretty sure most of you are aware of, which you can get. It's called Cosmic Fusion. If you go to, whether you're on Android, iPhone, you can go and download it. And it is I swear to God, it is brilliant. It does your astrology. It does your astrology, Chinese astrology, Western astrology. It does tarot. You can do tarot card readings for the day. It will let you know what your energy, based on your chart placements, what is happening, you know, with the energies and the alignments and how they're affecting you and what you can expect. It is absolutely brilliant. It's got an AI thing on there. You can ask it anything. It is magnificent, seriously. So you want to go and get this. So, also about the physical events also as well. So I want some people to know about the physical events. What do you do with the physical? What kind of happens? And have you got any stuff coming up?
So we are all over the place at the moment. We're in Leeds and Brighton for the rest of the week. Next week we're in Birmingham. We're in London. We've got Halloween.
Oh, you're in London next week?
Next Friday, we're at the Sterling, which is in the Gherkin.
Okay.
Our Halloween party.
Oh, Halloween. Great. People, man, listen, man. London's the place where you want to be.
Absolutely. But we're in Glasgow as well for Halloween party next week, and Newcastle. Can't leave those Northerners out.
Of course, certainly not.
Yeah, so we're all over the place next week. But our in-person events, the idea is that we are putting you in a space whereby, you know, in theory, everybody is single. And, you know, we're going to give you premium access to the Cosmic Fusion app so you can make the most of the tarot functions, dream meanings.
Right.
You can match with people and look at your compatibility with somebody and have a way to connect with people outside of, you know, the normal. We've got icebreaker activities as well, including some like optional speed dating should people wish to partake in that. Yes. And the idea of the evening is a very relaxed way of meeting singles. It's not so like rigid as some companies are, and it's not as throw them in the room and run away as others can.
Of course.
We're there as much as you want us to be there on the night, you know. Our hosts are like primed and ready to be Cupid.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's so
I'm
fun.
really loving that. And like I said, and as you said before as well, this is not just about necessarily people perhaps also looking for relationships, but also to be able to connect in other ways. And when we say other ways, who knows what could come out of it? I mean, some of you may be business people, for example, and who knows who you can meet and connect with. And also, I think what's great also about this as well, like she said, it's about connecting with people on that deeper level. You know, it's bringing in astrology. So it's also about, you know, as opposed to, again, where you're just swiping, you know, left and right, you know, you think, oh, she looks nice, he looks nice, you know, that kind of thing. This allows you to be able to connect on a much more deeper level because you kind of get to know who you're meeting and what they are about, and perhaps maybe likes and dislikes. And so automatically, by the time you're meeting, you've got something there tangible like that you can start working with that can put you on that road, because a lot of relationships are, I mean, there's many facets to a relationship. We have to all remember that. And of course, when we meet people, we go out on dates and stuff like that. But I do feel, and I've always said it, that, on a dating, there's a lot of facade, because not purposely, but because we want to present the best of ourselves, right? We want to show that we're good looking and we're nice and we're pleasant and we're appealing. So sometimes I think it's very important to really kind of understand people, perhaps maybe on a deeper psychological level, especially these days, because we're moving very, very fast and technology is allowing us to connect very quickly. It's not like the olden days where it's like, oh, I've got to come round to your house and meet your mum and all this kind of stuff. And remember the old phones? Remember the big dials? I'm showing my age here, where we used to go like that. That's the kind of, those days are, it's all quick text, fast speed dating. So I feel like sometimes because of that, we've lost a lot of depth and a lot of meaning to relationships. And this app, this company, Cosmic Universe, is putting that depth back in. So this is what it is. So you've got a few shows coming up. Can you tell us more also about the app also as well for people to know, and the Cosmic Fusion in terms of what it does? And I know I've mentioned a few things, but yeah, and updates. I'm sure it's always going to be updated as well, right?
Yeah, so literally we're constantly updating. We've actually had like a massive website overhaul for the Love at First Sign website this week. It's constant. However, from the app side of things, we're always adding and implementing new things because obviously the world is changing every day. We've got one of my favorite functions is the dream meaning function. So I actually used that this morning because I had a very weird dream last night. Ironically about my ex, which was really wild.
Oh, I want to the other half.
I literally turned over and I was like, okay, that's the right one I'm laying next to. I literally I opened my phone and I was like, no, I need to know what that dream meant because that's so wild. That's come out of like a really random part of my brain. Right. And it was cool to be able to use that within the app. That's a feature that you can look your dreams up online and things, but it will throw out all sorts of random things that it's going to spit out.
Exactly.
The dream meanings for this are also quite specific. It's great because obviously everything on the app, once you've given us your information, so your date of birth, your time of birth, where you were born, everything is then tailored around you. What your daily horoscope looks like and what it tells you about the people that you've matched with previously on the app and how they're feeling about the day and how they may be feeling with you, which is really good if you put your partner in and things like that. But obviously it will keep you in the loop about new moons and things like that, which
exactly
we all know, eclipses and all of that for some people it is so they feel it in every part of their being. And I am one of those people, so it's really nice for me to have it.
Most definitely.
So it's helpful to be like, okay, why am I feeling like this?
Exactly. And one thing that I specifically love about the app is the affirmations also as well. Which is something, because I'm a big pusher in affirmations and using affirmations, and especially like new moons, full moons, and things like that. I think that's very, very important. But to have affirmations and this app also has affirmations, gives you affirmations as well, so it gets you into that routine again of utilizing affirmations, empowering yourself. And listen, man, it's anything else? What else about the app? What else does it do?
I don't know I don't want to you've got your birth chart on there and things. The thing that we love about the Cosmic Fusion app and the thing that really works in our live events is we don't tell you too much. We like you to explore it with people. So what's really fun about the Cosmic Fusion app at the live events, but just in general, is exploring all the things within the app, because it will look completely different from one person to the other because of all the differences, your birth chart, your compatibility with people and things. So you've got a real deep dive. You've got a spin the wheel, so like a prompt for asking those in-depth questions that you maybe would want to ask but don't know how to ask, or it's good for sort of wording, as it were. To our live events as well, because it is something that people ask about. It's something that they're looking at. The Ask Cosmos is really, really popular because you can ask the universe, as it were, for something, and it can give you a much more specific clue as to where you are in life, as it were, using astrology and things like that.
Exactly. And at the events, what are some of the things? I mean, do you do games? Are there any, you know, things again that people participate in as a group, and questions and answers perhaps, or quizzes, or, you know, all this kind of stuff? Are there any prizes? I'm in it for prize.
Always. I mean, everyone loves something free, right? So absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
So we give everybody the premium access use to the app. We get everybody using the app and enjoying the app. What we're asking you to do at our events is find your matches. So when you do use the match function, if you get 95% and over compatibility, we will give each of you a free drink on the evening. Now, it does happen. It's not a fluke. Last night, we had a 95% and a 97% compatibility at our event in Edinburgh. That's actually the highest I've seen so far. Yeah, like it's the 97 is rare, really rare. So it's really fun, and people can do that. It doesn't just have to be like with a love interest. You can also do friends, which always, I think I've said before, has always caused absolute controversy, because you have people that are like, I have been best friends with this person for 10 plus years, and their compatibility score comes back and they're like, oh.
Right.
But it's a really fun way, because within that compatibility score, it's going to tell you stuff about that person. You know, for mine, when my partner did it with me, he said, oh, it says that your red flag is that you're a workaholic. And I was like, yeah, that's absolutely dug me out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Not working. Yeah. However, it just allows you to have different conversations. We had someone in London that did it, and the result that came back on the girl that did the compatibility was, oh, it says that you're a creative and adventurous type. Would you say that's you? And this guy was like, oh, those are not two words I'd normally use. And I was like, well, do you do a creative job? And he does like something to do with admin. He's like, it's not very creative. I was like, okay. It's like, well, are you adventurous? And he was like, well, I left my job once with 2 weeks notice and just like went off traveling for 3 months. I was like, then you are adventurous.
Exactly.
But then it was cool, because then the girl that he was chatting to was like, oh, where have you traveled? I've gone traveling. And you're suddenly not having a conversation that's like normal.
Exactly.
And you're chatting in a way that's different to you know what you'd be doing in those first few moments of chatting to somebody. You know? Exactly.
So it brings another dimension essentially to how you are connecting with people. Essentially, people go and get this app, and I tell you, the fee for it to be able to use, it's less than a cup. You spend more in your local coffee shop, not having to go out your coffee shops. I know you need your coffee. However, this, I'm telling you, it's pennies. Seriously, go get this app and utilize it. Like I said, it tells you so much about yourself, dream meanings, affirmations, tarot, Chinese zodiac, Western zodiac. All of that is it's all in there. So, and I've just got you for a few more minutes. I want to talk about the new moon, which we had yesterday, when you had your dream. I'm wondering, you know, you know, when you had your dream, you know, but I won't tell anybody, because we don't want the exactly, we don't want violence, do we? No, certainly not. We don't want that one. So, but yeah, I'm going to bring up the chart for the moment, and we can just have a quick look. I'm just going to fiddle around with my screen, as I always do, and I'll share it. And there we go. We've got this moon up here, new moon, like I said, in Libra, 28 degrees. The great thing I do like about this new moon is that Venus is also in the sign of Libra right now, and we're talking about relationships. What better time to talk about relationships when we've got this all this Venus energy here? So yeah. What would you say? What is it about? And it's a new moon, so new start, new beginning, people. What can we expect? Is there anything? You got anything to put in there with this new moon? People can do.
I mean, do you know what? You've just blown my mind. I'm still thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking about that dream last night. This whole new moon is, really, but it's all like it's releasing a lot of sort of feelings from before, isn't it? With this new moon as well.
Yeah.
Wild that I'm like, oh my goodness, of course, like what we're doing, it's almost like shutting a door a little bit.
Right. Yes.
So that's really cool. I think people, you've got to, I always say release your limiting beliefs, but there is quite a lot of weight around that, and also a little bit of reconnection in this new moon as well.
Yes.
Especially in your relationships, especially in your love relationships. If you're not in a relationship, that doesn't mean that is not applicable to you.
Yes.
There are always relationships that need work on in your life. That never goes away. So pouring into those relationships is going to be important in this new moon. With the key being in the word new for like.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been saying also as well with the new, I mean, it's a great time to initiate, can be a great time to initiate new relationships. And like, as you said, it's not always necessarily romantic ones. I mean, some of you are already in a relationship or married, but it's also maybe just making connects. It can, with Venus, Venus and Venus ruling Libra, Venus is very social also as well. Friends, it can be business, it can be doing some kind of negotiation or doing some kind of deal also as well. So it can, relationships on all levels. But another thing also as well, which I've been putting out there, is that it's also about relationship with self, because relationship with yourself is where it all begins. So I know many of you are looking for relationships or wanting relationships, and that's great. That's fine. It's totally human and understandable, but also about looking at what is your relationship like with you, because, you have to remember that they say it takes two to tango, but you are taking you also into the relationship too. So if the relationship with yourself is not quote unquote balanced, nobody's perfect, nobody's, we all have our baggage or all have our little loose screws or whatever craziness about us, but it's also about being able to acknowledge that and have that relationship with yourself. And I feel the more open you can be and acceptance of yourself, it's better. You're going into a relationship direction in a much more healthier way. So I think this new moon can be a little bit about that. But also, again, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's because you mentioned it about your dream, for something's coming up again for me. But it's interesting what you said there, because a new moon, yes, it is a new beginning, but we do know that just before that new moon phase, when the moon is in that balsamic phase, which is about, for every new beginning, it means something has to end or something has to finish. So I feel like, again, just not going to cause trouble or anything, but again, with your ex-partner, maybe there's just something there that maybe wasn't, the door wasn't completely shut in some kind of way. And sometimes I think we do need that closure on some kind of level in order for us to be able to plant new seeds, integrate new things so that we can move on, which is what the new moon in Libra essentially is about.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's important about, like, you are putting, sometimes it's literally putting to bed like a feeling attached with the person.
Right.
So like, for me, I'm like, I have harbored so much like anger at this dude for like a very long time. Yeah. And I literally woke up this morning and I was like, wow, I haven't thought about him in a while. That was
yeah.
And I was like, I was very like calm with it all. I was peaceful. I was like, okay, like that's cool. So I think it was, for me, it's like, oh, okay, we've put to bed that feeling. We're moving on.
Oh, right, exactly.
Nice. So like, it doesn't always have to be the person. It can be like the feeling attached.
The feeling. Ah, right. I get you. I get you. So I was correct when the machine guns were coming out. The emotional machine guns.
I was literally like, I like woke up mildly furious for 4 seconds and then was like, oh, okay, I'm fine. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, you're cool. Yeah.
I'd normally be
no need to panic.
Yeah. So I think it's that, like, this, maybe it is this, like, there isn't, and it feels like there's a new energy in the air today. Like, I've taken the dog out for a walk and I was like, oh, everyone seems really like chirpy and happy.
Right. Yeah.
So it feels lighter, which is nice.
Yeah, which is good. Which is that's often a good sign, and it's great in the moment, because now the moon obviously is in Scorpio at the moment, which is a zodiac sign, again, ruled by Mars, but that can be a very healing kind of zodiac sign also as well, and a place to also release those emotions. So that is really, really cool. Yeah, no, thank you very much for that. A little bit of new moon energy right there. So just before you finish, I've got somebody here. Shout out to Dinah, shout out to Pretty. How you doing? I see you all there in the comment sections. Andrea, Taye, how you doing? We've got the Cosmic Universe in the building also here as well on the Instagram. Kim's Astrology Healing, Astro Healing. Rachel's in the building. Oh, everybody's all here now. Shakti, oh God, joined us also as well. Welcome to the show. I've got somebody here in Dubai. Not going to mention her name, but what's happening on the Dubai front? What's happening there? Anything happening? Cosmic Universe looking to...
We are not in Dubai just yet. Dubai
not
is
yet. Okay.
So we will be with you so soon. So yeah, it is on the list. We've got so many.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, mind you, this person in Dubai, they can come over here as well, like you said. What's the date? So, what's the date of the London gathering? That's next Friday, right?
That's 1st of October.
Okay.
Halloween,
okay. Yeah, right. Okay, 1st of October. So, guys, so all that detail is all on the website, right? On www.
That's loveatfirstsign.co.uk.
Right, there we go. Oh, loveatfirstsight.co.uk. So www.loveatfirstsight.co.uk.
Sign, love at first sign, like the astrology sign.
Sign, like the sign. Oh, there we go. People go and look it up. Go get your tickets. And again, it's quite affordable, isn't it? I mean, for people to attend, I mean, it's not much.
It's not expensive at all. Like, it's super cheap. We've got early bird prices as well. We have party prices for you to be able to bring a friend along with you.
Right.
So early bird price up to a week before is only £15 a ticket. That also gives you your premium access to the Cosmic Fusion app.
Right.
After that, tickets for standard events go up to £25, but for our party prices, which is obviously what next week is in London, it's £15 for one person or £20 for two. So
that is a bargain, people. James, my man, how you doing? James is in the building. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm also, for those of you who listening to the recording, who didn't get to listen to this live, as you know, this podcast is available on all podcast platforms, Amazon, Spotify, Apple. Yep, it's all there. I will be putting the details in the information section as well. And I'll be putting the discount code also as well for you early birds. So grab it while you can. I'm telling you. No, great stuff. Listen, anything you want to say on closing out? Thank you very much for being a part of the show.
Enjoy. I have no idea what you're going to start talking about Prince Andrew about, but I'm going to duck out.
Oh, no, we're not enough about Prince. Well, I'm sure we'll tackle it. We'll have a few more. The thing is, with Prince Andrew, he's got moon in Scorpio. He's born with moon in Scorpio in his chart. And the moon is in Scorpio right now. So he's having a lunar return. So, yeah, that's why we seem to be talking about him. He's having a lunar return, so parts of his chart's being stimulated. But yeah, it was just conversations which, you know, people like a little bit of gossip, don't you? Yes, we like a bit of drama. Yeah, it is what it is. Listen, I want to thank you so much. Listen, do come again. I'm probably, well, hopefully people will have her on in a couple of weeks' time when we have the full moon in Taurus. That's going to be on the 5th of November, I believe. So, we shall, look forward to you there.
Excited.
But on that note, listen, thank you so much, Lissy. You can still listen to the live show, of course. You're still here if you want to be, but amazing. I know you're busy. You got people to hook up.
That's the polite way of putting it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
People you got to connect. But thank you very much. It's always a pleasure. Round of applause, of course. And can't wait to have you back again on the show. Thank you very much. Bye. Thank you.
Oh, I can't get out. Hang on now.
No, don't worry, I'll do that. There we go. And she's gone. People, that is the great Lissy of Cosmic Universe coming here about the new moon in Libra. People, go to the website, go download the app, go on the website, cosmicuniverse.com, also download the website. Yeah, James says on a lot of people's list, it seems. Yeah, it seems like it, man. Listen, it's great stuff. It's great energy. But it is what it is. We are going to quickly go to the, I'm just going to go to the chart of the moment again quickly. Dubai, yes. That's what you're talking about, James. Dubai, yeah, I'm telling you. I had my niece and sister ask me, are you going to Dubai? I was meant to go next week, but it's been put on hold. But I will be going. So, yeah, it is what it is. Guys, go get the app. Cosmic Fusion is called. Cosmic Fusion. If you got iOS, it's listen, the app is brilliant. I'm telling you, the app's brilliant. If you want to make meet some people, meaningful connections, deep connections, this is what you want. You want to be getting onto this ASAP rocket. So get in there. Okay, let's go to the chart again of hold on. Oh, what happened there? Yeah, let's go to the chart of the moment. Hold on a minute. Fiddling about with my bits and bobs, man. What's happening here? Stop this nonsense. Okay, you know me, always fiddling about. Here we go. Moon in Scorpio. We got a Scorpio moon, people. That's why we're talking about Mr. Prince Andrew. Nothing romantic about him, is there? Well, I'm sure his ex-wife will beg to differ. Aren't they getting back together again? Didn't I hear something about him and Fergie getting back together? I don't know. Well, it's probably worth it, I suppose. You might as well. Who else are you going to go with? Can't see anybody in their right mind. Unless somebody who wants a little bit of money, cha-ching-ching, may be looking to have a relationship with him. But yeah, you might as well go back to somebody who, you knew before. Maybe they shouldn't have split up. Maybe that would have happened. Anywho, moon in Scorpio. We got the moon in Scorpio. The moon is going to be applying to a conjunction to the Mars, which is going to be good. So that strengthens everything, to be quite honest. So coolio. The sun is going to be moving into the sign of Scorpio tomorrow, early hours of tomorrow on the 23rd. It does kind of change year to year. Sometimes the sun will move into Scorpio on the 22nd, sometimes on the 23rd. It does happen like that. If my mind serves me correctly, I could have swore there was a year the sun moved into Scorpio on the 24th. Something around that. It was quite crazy, actually. But these things do happen. Now, something which is going on at the moment, which I've observed, is this grand trine in water. We've got a grand trine in water at the moment. We've got Scorpio at 20 degrees Scorpio. Scorpio at 20 degrees Scorpio. What the heck am I talking about? Have you heard such a thing in your life? Scorpio at 20 degrees Scorpio. Really? Like, really? Apologies. Mars at 20 degrees Scorpio. So we got Mars here at 20 degrees Scorpio. We've got Mercury at 22 degrees Scorpio, and it's trining Saturn at 26 and Neptune at 29. Yeah, Neptune's gone back into Pisces, could you believe? Trining Jupiter at 24 degrees Cancer. So we've got this grand trine here, which I'm really liking, to be quite honest. So yeah, no, that's cool stuff. I'm digging that. I'll take that. That can be a really great harmonizing, healing kind of outlet for us. It can allow us to really connect on certain emotional levels. So yeah, coolio. I will take that. Yeah, for sure. So that's really good. And it's a strong Mars, isn't it? It's a strong Mars. It's Mars in rulership, trining a Jupiter as well. Lots of energy out there at the moment. Fortune favors the brave. Mars trine Jupiter. Go for it, baby. You got to go for it. That's what it's about. Got to be brave. So this is a time where there's going to be lots of energy. We're going to accumulate, lots of drive, high energy. This is a time to perhaps maybe take on. This with Saturn as well. We can get a lot done with this over the course of the next. If we look at that, that's going to be going on for a while. Mercury also perfecting, especially on the 24th. On the 24th is where we're going to be seeing more of a, Mercury is going to be at 24, trining Jupiter at 24. Great stuff here. Great for information. Great for healing. Right? So we're communicating. We've got Mercury in the building here. Great for, getting in touch with our feelings. Great for compassion. This is really great. But there's a lot of energy. I'm loving the, so Mars. Let's go here with Mars. Mars is going to reach, 24 on the 27th. Right? So that's going to be next week, Monday. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that for a grand trine. If you've ever wanted a grand trine, look at that. It's just, you couldn't get any better, could you? So a lot of energy. So we've got this grand trine, which is going to be going on from now. It started right now, on the 29th of October, all the way through, right, until the end of October. Even Halloween, all of that. Look at that. 31st of October. Look at this. That's Halloween. Halloween, baby. Look at this. This is brilliant. I'm really loving this until we come to the 1st of November. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. This grand trine in water, which is happening right now. Right now, it's been kicked off first by Mercury. Mars is also in the mix also as well, but I'd say Mercury's making the connection. It's bringing us the information of where we can go. But then Mars comes in. Now, Mars, Jupiter, like I said, lots of energy. Also with Saturn, constructive energy, right? So what I would say, people, if there's any projects, if there's anything, whatever your mission is, yeah? What is it that you've been trying to accomplish? Have you experienced any roadblocks of lately? Is there things that you've put on the back burner? We always do that, don't we? We'll be doing something, some kind of a project, gets a little bit too difficult, we put it on the back burner. This is the time to go back to it. Success, success, success. This is the time to take risks, right? This Mars Jupiter is really good. Listen, you Scorpio rising people, Aries rising, Scorpio rising, this is you. Capricorn rising, this is you. Cancer rising, this is you. Pisces rising, and even Sagittarius rising also as well. Bring it, baby. This grand trine will favor you guys big time. Got to top up on my water. You know me. Cancer rising. Keep the water flowing. That's a must. But yeah, I'm really feeling this grand trine in water. It's actually amazing stuff that we are experiencing here. What else is there going to be? Sun's going to move into Scorpio. Well, when the Sun moves into Scorpio tomorrow, it's also going to square Pluto. So may get a little bit of intensity. May be a little bit intense tomorrow, people. Watch out for the intensity. Yeah. Shout out to Trisha Smith. How you doing? Welcome to the show. May get a little bit intense. So yeah. Yvette's letting me know they live together anymore. They don't live together anymore. Is that what you meant to say, Yvette? They live together anymore? And anyone? Oh, and no, not anyone. Anyone? They live together. What are you saying, Yvette? Can you please rewrite? What are you saying? They live together. Anyone? No, they live together anyway. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know, but there was something about them getting better. Do they live together? Good. What happened there? My screen went blank. I hope I didn't cut off. Can you all hear me? Blinking predictive text. Yeah. My screen went blank there. Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Please clarify, people. Whether you're on Instagram, YouTube, wherever, can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I still functioning? Shout out to Center of Unified Healing. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. How you all doing? Keeping your comments together? Live together, definitely. Loud and clear. Oh, thanks a lot, Coco Brown. Somebody's hearing me loud and clear. I like it. Yes. Everybody is saying. Everybody can hear me. So that means I'm live, aren't I?
That is correct.
Very much, Darth Vader. So, as I was saying, they live together, but there was something about them getting back together as relationship-wise. And why the hell did they get... listen, I don't know. Moon's in Scorpio. It's a bit too deep for me to be investigating right now. What the heck are they doing living together? What, you trying to save money on the rent? It is what it is. I mean, if they live together, they live together. Good for them. And if they're going to get back together, good for them. They can give it a try. Amy's saying the prince and his ex may be living together. Yeah. That's what that seems to be. But there was something about them, you know. Mason's saying legal. Oh, what, for legal reasons? They're living together? Really? I don't know. I tell you what, you know, people talk about all this money that they've got. I wouldn't want that money for all. I would not want it at all, mate. That's money you can keep. Oh, God. It's crazy. Yvette say most probably Prince Philip instructed them to separate. Okay, or to live together, or to stay separated. Predictive text. Yeah. Faye saying they do live together. Yeah, it seems like we've established that they're living together. I just wanted to know why. Why the heck? Mason saying maybe for legal reasons. Yeah, maybe. What legal reasons? I don't know. Because they did separate. At one point, she did move out. Won't she see somebody else at one point? So was he. Seems like he was seeing, quite a few people. And people that got him into trouble. Seeing people that involved... That's who he was seeing. By the looks of it. Anywho, what else did I want to say? Let's go back to the chart. He couldn't stand her. Yeah, I bet. I wonder why. But yeah, this grand trine. Just going back to this grand trine. It's quite nice. And it's going to be with us for the rest of the month of October. It's really good. I like it. Let's get busy. So tomorrow may be a little bit intense because we've got the sun moving into Scorpio. As the sun moves into Scorpio, it's going to square Pluto. It's going to square Pluto. I will leave it right there. Next week, we shall be having a look at the new month of November, what is in store, where the planets are going to be, what we can expect for the month of October. How are things going to get? Let's see. Maybe they're going to get deeper for the likes of Prince Andrew. Yvette saying Yvette saying he got his own self into trouble. Oh, correct. Most definitely. I don't think no one's going to dispute that. No one's going to blame him on that one. That's for sure. What's happened to my background, man? This is not the background that I had. Yeah, we need to get back on my background, man. What's happening here? Where's my background? Oh, it disappeared when the thing, didn't it? That's what happened. You see you. Okay, it is what it is. I'm back now. Where are we going? Competition time. Something tells me it's competition time. Okay, so let us go. Where's the banner for competition time? Yeah, that is it right there. People, I asked a question. Also, let's get the email where they're going to email their questions. I asked a question. It's the first person who inboxes me the following week on Wednesday. So I'm going to ask a question in a moment. First person who inboxes me Wednesday, midnight UK time. It's got to be from midnight. And I'm going to tell you why that is very important. From midnight. I mean, it's part of the rules. So do adjust your clocks according to the time. Now, last week, I asked a question in medical astrology. Somebody, well, let's go to the, in medical astrology, if the ruler of the 10th house is in the 6th house, what does it mean? Interestingly, I only got 3 answers, okay? But this is the thing, and this is what I'll say about timing. You all recall there was a few months ago where somebody sent in their, the thing was they sent in their answer at 11:59. Now the line has got to be drawn somewhere because it was dismissed. And unfortunately, that happened again this week. And guess what? The answer that came in at 11:59 was the winner. But I can't allow it. Rules are rules. This is what I'm saying, man. How you got me like this? Amy. Speaking of Amy, I was watching Amy Winehouse the other day. She was on, I think it was on BBC 2 or something. They were doing a special or one of her concerts, last concerts that she did before she passed. I tell you what, man. If you're talking about somebody who's talented, I mean, Jesus. I mean, she was barely trying. And she was probably hooked on God knows what. But I mean, so I don't know. I said, it just came to mind. No disrespect, Beyonce is fantastic. She's something else, a living goddess. But I tell you what, if Amy Winehouse was still around, and Amy Winehouse was producing the kind of quality she was producing before she died, I tell you what, I don't think Beyonce would have all them Grammys that she's got. I'm telling you, I don't think she would. So yeah, Trisha Smith saying rollover. So the question was, if the ruler of the 10th house is in the 6th in medical astrology, and Amy came in at 11:59. which has to be disqualified. I tried, Amy, but my, they would not allow it. Yeah, I've got, yeah, they just wouldn't allow it. But she came in. Yep, the answer is if the ruler of the 10th house is in the 6th, it indicates that the medicine or, is also going to produce or cause sickness or prolong the sickness. So that was absolutely correct. Somebody also said here, Surah, you came in. If the ruler of the 10th is in the 6th, it means that the person will heal quickly. No, not that. And Olena. Now, Olena, your answer was filling. I didn't say medieval. In medieval astrology, if the ruler of the 10th house is in the 6th, it may indicate the person is involved in forced labor or slavery. I think you misheard me, Olena. I said medical, not medieval. Yvette saying, what's the big deal? Rules are rules. Don't let your rising turn. No, yeah. Rules are rules. What am I going to say? My heart sank because I just thought she put it excellently, like bang, like boom. And I was like, what? 11:59? That's not even on the day. That came under the 21st, not the 22nd. I hear you. Don't worry. I'm going to look after you in another way, Amy. I'm going to have to give you something else. But, yeah. So, unfortunately, no winner this week. But it is what it is. See right there. It says, yep. Yeah, it is. I know. My heart sank because I just thought, wow, what an answer. How, Amy obviously knows her stuff. Or she's been listening to some stuff. Or she's been studying some stuff. I don't know. It is what it is. Okay. I ask a question. First person who answers me next week, Wednesday, midnight. Please adjust your time. I know you want to get in there quick. As that midnight thing, just count the seconds. Well, as soon as you see that 59, boom, 59, shoom, hit it right there. Make sure you got a fast internet also as well. Normally people like Surah and Olena, and they get in quite quickly. So yeah, James says, very Libran of you to stick to the rules. Oh man, James, oh man. Yeah, I know. I've got to be fair. I didn't want to. I've got to be fair. I don't know. Now again, I've let some slide a bit, Coco Brown saying, I'm loving that background. You love my background. You like the cosmic background. I need to kind of do it up. I need to do it where it's just me. So you haven't got the background. I'm still working on that. We get a nice background here. Anyway, what is the question for this week? So people, pay attention. I'm gonna ask a question. First person who inboxes me. Amy says she's been studying. Yes, of course. Medicine causes side effects of sickness. That's correct. Yeah, that's what the. Are you saying what's the answer, man? I gave it to you. I just said. So that was the answer. Ruler of the 10th in the 6th means the medicine causes side effects or prolongs the sickness. Yeah, that's what it indicates in medical astrology, in the decombinatory chart. So Amy's saying she's been studying. She obviously has been. I like it. We like people who study astrology. And being that you study astrology, this week's question is, are you ready? People, are you ready? Welcome to, who's this? Jardine's Clinic. Jardine's Clinic. We've got the Astrology Club in the building. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. We like it. More and more people are joining. More and more. I like it. It's becoming popular, Yeah, it is what it is. Amy saying, luckily my chart has Strong Libra energy. So I get it. No competition without rules. Yeah, I know. I hear that. It does get like that. So this week's question is, What are the 4 planets that signify wealth, money, finances in the chart? There are 4 planets that signify money that we have to look at. If you're looking at ways or how people make money, there are 4. What are those 4 planets that signify money or show us about somebody's ability to accumulate wealth, money, finances? Yeah, you know what it is. I need those 4 planets, please, in my inbox next week, Wednesday, midnight UK time. And yeah, if you can do that, you'll be the winner of 30 Skrilla. 30 pounds will be sent right over to you. So yeah, what 4 planets do we need to look at in order to be able to determine somebody's money? Got 4. Yeah, next week Wednesday. So that's the question for today. What else did I want to say? Okay, before we go to the tarot card and come to the end of the show, tarot card of the week. What is it I was going to say? Oh, yeah, by the way, competition. For those of you listening to the recording, if you're listening for the first time, the email address to send your answer to is the lunarloungepodcast@gmail.com. Okay, what are the 4 planets that signify money or people's financial strength or capability of making money? What are the 4 planets that we have to look at? The Lunar Lounge Podcast @gmail.com. The Lunar Lounge Podcast @gmail.com. I need those 4 planets sent to my email next week, Wednesday, 12 a.m. Next week, Wednesday, 12 a.m. I was going to say p.m. then. a.m. Next week, Wednesday. If you can send those in, it would be grateful. And you'll be the winner of first person in will get 30 pounds. So, what I was going to say before I bring up the tarot card. Astrology courses. People, sign up. We here. I was actually speaking with Chris Mitchell the other day. I'm the only astrology academy, online academy, that does not 1, not 2, but 3 live classes every week. Guess what? There's a 4th one, and probably there'll be a 5th. Right here, Sacred Planets Academy. Make sure you sign up. There's a little bit of a discount going on right now. If you are interested, hit me up at sacredplanets@gmail.com. Hit me up at sacredplanets@gmail.com. Also, as well, I'm starting a tarot card course. It's going to be a 12-week tarot card course starting on the 8th of November. I believe that's a Saturday. It's going to be at 2 p.m., I think. Yeah, 2 p.m. every Saturday for 12 weeks. All my courses, once you sign up, you have lifetime access to them. You can access them again. Reading material will also be available. Downloadable info also as well. All the classes are scripted as well, so you can get to read the script, you get to watch the video, and you get a lifetime access to it. Want to know how to read the tarot and to be able to see what's going on in your life, past, present, and future? Get signing up. There's also going to be a little bit of a discount as well. If you want to enjoy the discount, hit me up on the email sacredplanets@gmail.com. Those of you who have hit me up, because a few emails came in yesterday because I did a post on social media, so you got back to me. Don't worry, I've seen it. I'm gonna get back to you today. Let me know. Numerology course, that's also going to be starting in about 3 weeks' time. We're going to have numerology, palmistry, and like I've said, I've been telling you, man, the geomancy course is also going to be coming up. Now, this one is going to be a real big one, and it's going to be a special one. So, yeah, stay tuned for the geomancy. Yeah. Still kind of contemplating how many weeks I'm going to do it. It might be an 8-week or 10-week. I might do it as a 10-week course. Let's see. Art of geomancy, predictions, divination. We like it, baby. All right here, man. You guys are keeping me busy. Why don't you do something on this? Why don't you do something on that? Yeah, well, it is what it is. Anywho, tarot card of the week. Let's have a look. Anybody interested in learning any of these disciplines? Hit me up, man. So tarot card of the week. Let's see. What's going to be the tarot card this week? What did we get last week? I can't remember what we got last week. I think we got the 10 of Wands, didn't we? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands we got last week. Okay. Hopefully we've dropped that baggage with that new moon yesterday. Anywho, what's this week all about? What's the new moon tarot about? What we got? Oh, we like it. We got the world. Oh, yeah. The world is yours. The world in your palms. This is the tarot card of the week. The world. What is the significance? This is a card. Now, it's interesting because we had the new moon. This is a card about closing a chapter, fulfilling a chapter. This card indicates success. It indicates worldly ambitions, big ambitions. Travel is often connected with this card. This card is about consolidating. It's about getting ready to finalize, complete, fulfill the chapter. That is what the world card is about. So this is letting us know that for the rest of the next week, 7 days, if you want to say, until next week, this is what we're needing to do. We're coming into a place where we're consolidating. Now, that's quite interesting because we had a new moon yesterday, which is all about planting new things. Now, do remember, completion, starting, it's like the Ouroboros, the serpent with this tail in its mouth. Endings and beginnings are connected. You can't have a beginning without an ending. You can't have an ending without a new beginning. And this is part of it. This is quite interesting. It's the final card in the major arcana, for those of you who know a little bit about tarot. So there's something here around completion. There's also something here about navigating in your own world, being in your own space, right? Getting your own space in order. There's something about this card which is telling us over the course of the next 7 days that we need to get our surroundings in order and disciplined and structured and start getting ready so that new beginnings, things are being finalized so that new beginnings can start. But we need to complete. We need to close one chapter, close one door, finalize it, finito, so that we can begin another one. And this is what this card is about. And it's indicating here that success, completion, achievement, ambitions can be materialized, can be fulfilled. This is what the world is about. The world is in your palms. It's in your palms. It's not in the palms of some leader. It's not in the palms of your prime ministers or your presidents. It's in your hands. That is what this card essentially is about. So take the world in your hands, and yeah. Thank you. So, coming to the end of the show, want to thank each and every single one of you, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook watching the show. Shout out to Cheryl. Shout out to Rebecca's in the building. How are you doing? Yeah, welcome. But it's the end of the show. Why are you coming in now? I shall be back with you next week live as usual. I'm trying to get a guest on. Let's say I'm going to be trying to get a guest on. Well, not every week, but most weeks. Let's see how it goes. What else I was going to say? Yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, I might have a guest next week. Yeah. James, you know who we need to get on the show, right? It is what it is. But yeah, people, I want to thank each and every single one of you, your participations, your inputs to the show. The show would not be able to go on without you. This show is a champion show, so please continue to tell your friends, to tell a friend, tell their families, tell their family, friend members, and uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters. You know, tell them to keep tuning in. I'm getting more and more downloads every month. The report from YouTube is telling me that more and more downloads, more and more people are listening, more and more. It's great, right? I'm loving it. I really appreciate it. But let's take this show to. I don't want no astrology podcast show championing this. You get me? This is going to be the king of astrology podcasts. That's correct. We're going to be the king of the astrology jungle of podcasts. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So get people listening, get people chiming in. We've got more and more guests coming, and yeah, that is it. So thank you very much. Coco Brown, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the week. Trisha Smith, James. James says, I can neither confirm nor deny what I may or may not know. Don't worry, man. I'm going to shoot you up a text, and we're going to talk about it. Majana, thank you very much. Angela. All the people there on Instagram, too many names to mention, you know, Mason, Rebecca, Pretty, Dinah's sister, Aura in the building, Romaine, Hannah. Listen, I want to thank each and every single one of you. Don't know what I would do without you. Angela says, what do you know, James? Trust me, Angela. He knows a lot. I kid you not, I'm serious. One of the brightest minds I've ever come across. He knows a lot, trust me. Listen, people, come to the end of the show. Want to thank each and every single one of you. You know what it is when that music comes in, right? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Listening, you've been great, a great bunch. You've been listening to the Lunar Lounge with myself, Israel and Josie. I will be back with you next week, Wednesday. In the meantime, stay blessed, take care. My name is Israel and Josie, and I am out.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. The Hitmakers. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. The Hitmakers. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. The Hitmakers. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. The Hitmakers. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. The Hitmakers. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.